we've been
Last
utilizing
time,
for
mute
the
that mic.
Milsim. The use of Op4 is to enhance and to provide a difficult battle for us. As if we were all fighting AI, we would have been done an hour and a half ago. So, with that being said, give everybody here a round of applause. Silently, don't actually do it. Because that is a real task to be accomplished as a unit. Proud of that. On top of that, mission was successful. It, from kickoff to end, was relatively in sync with the timing that we were expecting. Platoon leaders, I want to personally thank you for your quick adaptability to the situation of today's op. We were not able to lock the server. Because we weren't able to lock the server, we were actually able to gain quite a few new members. But with that comes a lot of confusion and stress. Command is aware of this, and we are appreciative of your flexibility with us in those regards. And not only that, but taking the changes and the rapid changes that they were, and making a success story out of it as well. Aviation. I don't believe you lost any birds to any real contact, except for the no-fly zone and the dead zone that we had for the spawn. Am I correct?
Permission to speak, sir?
Where are you at? Yes.
We did lose one. I went into a hot LZ, lost the tail rotor, and then subsequently got hit by an RPG.
Okay, so we lost one helicopter today. That is not great, but it is better than expectations. Second platoon, I think that has to have been the largest that I've seen you guys be creeping up on a mountainside. I don't know what your final head count was when you guys were finally boots on ground, but watching that blue wave just slowly creep up that mountain was very irritating because I just wanted to watch you guys get into the shit. And you guys were just doing very slow, methodical movements, which is exactly what you're supposed to do, but it was edging me the whole time. I was getting fucking antsy. I was like, come on, I want to see this. First platoon, as always, you're in the shit, you stay in the shit, and you guys fucking kept staying in the shit the entire time. I didn't see you guys lose too much ground, and if you did, you still had a few stragglers there. There was no complete platoon wipes. There was a few squad and a few fire team wipes from all platoons, I think, and I do believe. You guys handled, once again, relatively new leadership to the unit, and you guys handled such a ever-changing situation while we were getting prepped and while we were getting the mission set up. We had a very atypical mission briefing altogether. I want to congratulate you guys on being able to take the METTC that Midcash pushed out earlier this week, being able to do deep dive today and make sure you guys nail down all of the nitty-gritty details, make sure that you guys were all set. And a lot of that was spearheaded by 1st and 2nd Platoon NCOs, and so I'm very thankful of you guys. Also, good job on the recruitment effort this week. Keep it up. We're going to be locking the server tomorrow. It will be all day tomorrow. It will be locked, and we will discuss reopening it for Friday, but it will be reopening very soon here. We are just going to allow our NCOs and officers to do some organization, and we will reassess from there. At this time, goods and bads, there are some things that will be talked about, but you will not be hearing it from me. You'll be hearing it from your leadership within your platoon or your squads. today is going to be different. I am only going to want squad leaders and team leaders and officers for the debrief today. Once you are done with your platoons. At this time, I'm going to let Midcash and Possum say what they want to say, and then they will dismiss you whenever the last one is done. Thank you.
Did you say squad leaders and team leaders only, sir?
Yes.
Copy that.
It's gonna be team leaders and up. So not every NCO, just team leaders and up. Hi, I'm Cap Midcash. I'm the company commander, but for this op, I was the Op 4 game master.
Good, go.
I saw a few things going on. Overall, good op. Op 4.
Hey, let's tighten it up.
Op 4, you did good. Very professional, really good communicating, not only, you know, in the defense, but also communicating on dialing up the difficulty. Op 4 the whole time was scaling difficulty based on you guys. So there was times where they were pulling back and ramping it up, okay? So they weren't going 100% the whole time. Let's kind of go over the op, though. Let's talk about the beginning. First platoon. Luckily, this is not a campaign op, but I'm eventually going to have to cut y'all's Humvees. Like, we're not going to be able to afford more Humvees with the rate we're losing them at. All right.
I don't believe they got any more Humvees than they started out with.
Yeah,
Helicopters,
but they lost
however.
all of them.
Yes. Continue, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. So the brief was that it was a defense in depth. I don't know how much Recon was able to tell you guys. I'm sure we can go over that in the key leaders meeting. But you guys kind of drove right into a kill zone. You know, the most easy route of travel is not always the best. However, y'all fought through the ambush, you fought through the kill zone, and you returned accurate fire on those machine gun positions, and you pushed through. Second, that flank you guys did was really good. I didn't even know, because I was sitting here, I was like, what the hell is second doing? I was like, I haven't seen anybody from second, and then I went in the game, I was in Game Master, I peeked over, and I see you guys sneaking up the side of a mountain. I'm like, oh, Op 4's about to get fucked. And they did for a little bit. So good on that.
I was scared.
One thing I want to talk about is movement, guys, right? So we all know that we learned bounding in boot camp, right? And we talked about individual bounding. Well, bounding can also be applied to a fire team, squad, and platoon level, okay? And what does that look like? Instead of it being an individual bounding, you can bound a fire team at a time while another fire team covers,
Hey, can you hear me?
or you can bound a squad at a time as another squad covers. What that does is it kind of
Hey, what's
helps with
going on,
the
man?
security, and it kind of helps with protection. And there's a few times where I was watching you guys move and y'all are getting schwacked because y'all are just moving as one blob, if that makes any sense. So if you need to cover, especially an op like this where there's really vast
Okay.
open areas, use that squad and fire team level bounding. It'll help keep you guys alive.
What the fuck going on?
Kind of
What's up,
struggled
man?
on the
Who's this
X,
guy?
like taking
What's
over
happening?
the base, and it kind of seemed
What
like
squad or what?
there was a breakdown in communication.
What's
Your flank security
Mike,
broke
what's
down.
happening?
There's a few times I was watching Op 4 sneak around, and I know it's hard to fight Op 4 because let's just
Hey,
face
Xbox,
it. I
what's
think it
going
was
on, G?
5
They got us over here
versus
for?
56, so they have to kind of like be a little more squirrely, I guess. You know, versus Blue 4. The way the spawns worked is there was multiple
Oh, so
spawns
you
that
got
they
us all
could
over
use,
here
and as you
look
guys
at,
took
man.
ground and
I got some
overlapped those spawns, I would remove them.
Monkey man.
And then once
Monkey
you
bars.
pushed
I
them
can't hear
into
him.
their
You
fob,
hear
they
monkey
had like
bars?
3 lives.
Echo.
Reason being is because most of the AI was not engaging half the time. And so Op 4 was literally having to hold back most of Blue 4 by themselves because the AI was unreliable. Few issues on both ends. Op 4 is a new thing. There's going to be growing pains. There's going to be things that's, you might think is bullshit, and it's going to be stuff that we have to iron out. They've been around, Op 4's been around less than a month. What I will say is the way they conduct themselves with maybe 1 or 2 hiccups was really good. So yeah, overall, good fucking op. It was really cool to see, you know, from the top-down perspective, and I look forward to seeing more.
Awesome, all you.
Alright, for all you new guys, I'm Captain Midcat. Oh, God damn it. I'm Captain Thompson. I'm so used to saying Captain Midcat. She used to be the captain. But anyways, I'm basically the advisor of the unit. So, like, if you guys see anything we could do to improve the group, come to me and tell me about it. Or talk to your team leader and they'll come to me about it. Anyways, from what I've seen, everything went pretty well. Like, Midcash covered most of the things I was going to say. There are things we are going to tweak to make better, so just bear with us. Things are going to be really good, so that's pretty much all I got.
Alright, at this time, Shooting Commanders, how long do y'all need to do a debrief? We'll do about 10 minutes?
15 minutes?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say 10, 15.
Can you do 10, Runner, or do you need 15?
All 4's ready now.
Alright, we'll do 10. Right now I have, it's 11:37 Eastern. Do the math yourselves on wherever you live. Let's do 11:47, or let's do 11:50. Meet up at the command building. Everyone that needs to be in the leaders. Alright, dismiss.
Can
I add something real quick?
Go to the barracks. Barracks. Go, 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 go. All
Yeah, go ahead. You can say it over 48.
Operator, you still here?
Yeah.
Where's the operator?
I know, turn your mics off, boys, 100%, just turn them off.
It was just annoying because all I heard was pop cans.
Yeah, it's because it's that little thing that really drives Midcash nuts. It really does.
right,
Everybody hear the other guy fucking talking?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was driving
48.
me nuts, dude.
Yeah. So we'll start with Berserkers. We only got raiding, right?
Yep.
You it? Yeah, you're solo.
Yeah, because
I think for tonight,
is on
yeah,
a
I think it's just
48-hour
raiding.
shift right now.
So, Raiden, if you got anything you want to add, say, get off your chest. It's your chance.
I didn't look at the map right, and I accidentally didn't get the SBF position, so that's on me. We started taking fire from front and rear, and then we just all got discombobulated in TPK, so.
Okay.
That was at the start, right after the ORP.
Yeah, anything else past that point? Anything good, bad?
Use of smokes and flares were definitely helpful.
Okay.
But it felt like a shit show at one point, but other than that, I got nothing.
Okay. Corporals, my team leaders, squad leaders.
I think how we basically drove into a fucking ambush and got fucking obliterated right off the bat. That was kind of what fucked us. I think that really threw everybody's bearings off and on what to do, because we had to clear that ORB out first, and we started moving to position first. You know, and once we got that cleared and we started moving, and once the ops started going, I think we started doing okay, and we started getting our bearings back. But I do agree, Raiden, it felt like a little bit of a shit show, but we were doing the best we could, especially with, you know, a bunch of new guys. How many times was this somebody's first off? Yeah, just cool. Okay.
I think everybody else who was new, who was some random left.
Yeah, okay. Well, it wasn't that too much of a shit show in my mind. It was just, I think, a shit start, we'll put it. We got our bearings, we got it under control. And sometimes that's, I think, what Hex had us do was hold for a second, and then we started going once we got the numbers, and we were able to actually take that fob out. Because when I first got in there, it was 3 guys. We were not holding it. I went down right away, and I know Andy Cheat went right down after, and I think Rippers was there, and I think he held it for a second, but he kind of went down pretty quick too. So, I think everyone did an excellent job for, what we do, getting the shit, staying the shit, what first does. So I think we did good on that.
Sweet, sweet. Anybody else? Corporals?
I was late, so that's my bad. Big thing, backing up on Jester what said, we got fucked right out the gate, but we adjusted. We were able to make do with what we had to clear it and take it over. I think the big thing that happened to us, we just overextended a little bit because there was a couple, Op 4 guys that able was to get behind us. It just fucked up a lot of us. So that's one thing we gotta try to work on is just positioning and obviously just trying not to overextend each other. But overall, I think it went awesome. Whoever was with me on that MG nest, just holding it down until everybody else can get back, love that. And then for the guys that were rolling with me on MGs as well, trying to get you guys a little bit closer, I love that as well too. So definitely some stuff we can tweak on that.
Just a quick poll out of everyone here, who would like to do some training on assaulting 2 squads on a defensive position?
I'm down. I'm down.
That sounds good.
Alright, I'll get a training going for that, Hex. I think that'll be probably another good just squad training, platoon training for us. Really working on being assaulting a defended position under heavy fire. I think that'll be good for us.
Okay, I'll see if I can set something up sometime this week. Squid, you got anything? Squid's gone.
UFK. Taking shit.
He's probably AFK. So the only thing is I got nothing too egregious. I think the op itself, it was designed to suck. Like the location of the fob, the approach we had to take to get to it, it was gonna suck no matter what. There was a lot of good, not that much bad. I think there was only a couple times where I really had to like pull in the reins for people wandering out a little bit too far. The ORP was one. But after that point, it really wasn't anything terrible or egregious. We learned our lesson pushing up like small 2-3 man teams up to hit that fob like Jester brought up. But the good takeaways is that we were extremely adaptable all the way through. Playing got foobarred, we were able to rally up on that, come from a different approach and think on the fly. We use bounding 2 different elements. We set up a quick machine gun team, used them to hold support by fire while we had an assault team push up. And then the comms between the platoon command level comms, I think there was a lot of good. There was a little bit of sometimes call for something, wouldn't get a response. But for the most part, that's only happened a few seldom times throughout the op.
I think that usually happens when somebody's during a respawn or trying to get their comms set back up,
Yeah, for sure. But other than that, it was a lot of good. There was only a few things that I took away from it that was less than desirable. But for the most part, with like I said, the nature of the op, it was a shit objective, shit area, shit approach we had to take, and you guys made pretty good work on it from everything I saw. But we got all that out of the way. Anybody, privates, anybody have any other thoughts? It's your time to say whatever you want.
Don't all talk at once.
Just quick question. Who thought of the approach? Like, was that like command or was that y'all?
The only thing we were told was that second platoon was going to be coming from the north, and then recon they had a few FFP positions they had pre-marked. The initial approach that we took was from Irish. I edited a little bit, but we also wasn't expecting the force to be in that area, and we also pulled up a little bit too far for what we were trying to do.
I think our next op, I want somebody, one of our NCOs, to jump on a recon so that we can really go look and see what's going on too. Because I think we would have been able to spot that, or even come up with just a bit better approach or better ORP to stop in this all.
Maybe not have a fucking have the fucking supporting fire team just sit in a fucking valley with no cover and just get immediately eaten by fucking 12.7s on a hill. I'm not trying to be a dick because I got murdered down there.
No, it happens, and that's what we want to hear. So.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Jester. So, during the planning process in the military, and it's not used enough, it's crazy. You could do what's called a leader's recon. You don't have to be a fucking sniper recon dude to do it. But like, let's say Hex comes up with a plan, right? And he has like a patrol route that he wants to take. You can send a small fire team out to kind of skirt that patrol route to see if it works. And that's called a leader's recon. So that's something you can definitely do. It's a little hard for something like this because of the amount of area they have to cover, but just know that that is a tool you can use. Recon was told that they were doing a defense in depth and that they were going to have to broaden their scope. They didn't broaden it as much as I would have liked, but they were also just 4 people. So, y'all were just very unfortunate that y'all just happened to turn into the quarry where they had like a fire team plus with a BTR waiting. So, but what I will say,
I want to just say my squad at first, I was proud of them on how we handled that. We just like started playing fucking hate and took it over. So.
Y'all handled it really well because there was that machine gun position up on the hillside too. There's 2 machine guns. Y'all were really good about returning accurate fire.
Do that to me, bro? I was so close.
So even though the route was less than desirable, y'all made it work. So I just want to make sure y'all knew that because I know y'all are probably catching hell with the amount of rounds y'all are taking, but y'all did a textbook like counter to an enemy ambush. Like aggression wins out, and you guys did that. So, yep, I'll leave you guys to it, but I just want to come in here and let y'all know that.
Sweet. Appreciate you, Cash.
Thanks, Cash.
I hate to be a nuisance, but I have a question for the leaders. Do you guys happen to know your death count?
No clue. No idea.
I mean, if you want, I can just put a lot.
I'm gonna estimate 20 to 25.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's what I was to say. It's 20 to 30, probably.
Yeah, easy. That's probably the low number. I want to
I can tell you a low for me was 3.
Yeah, I
got fucked up a lot.
Of time. Like, and you count that, we probably all died 3 to 4 times.
The last thing that I have, going back to what Rod had for that support by fire pause that you guys had, wasn't ideal.
That wasn't.
Yeah, so for
we all
me,
died down there.
Yeah, for me, when it comes to like the planning phase, it's pretty much platoon leadership. They plan the op, they get the rough draft going. I've heard back and forth things where some people in the founders, they don't like metagaming where you look at the area before you do an op and everything like that. But with Recon, they kind of changed it a little bit and they want us to do it more. So we're definitely going to start using that a lot more than what we were using, because before we weren't really allowed to do any of it. But when it comes to like the small things like during an op, if a position isn't ideal or if there's a better alternative with enemy force, sectors of fire that you guys are taking, rounds that are getting hit with, team leaders, squad leaders, berserkers, you guys can make those calls on the fly. If you need to adjust in whatever way you need to adjust in, you can do it as long as you communicate that so your squad leader or your platoon command knows where your position's at. So if it comes down to something like that, like you said, that support by fire wasn't great, I would not second think it if you guys said it wasn't great and you're moving so and so meters this direction, and that's completely fine with me.
Check. Squid kind of did call that out. The original SBF did not look favorable, and I was like, yeah, if it's not there,
It was dog
do what
shit.
you got to do. And yeah, I think it was just dog shit all around because we were going uphill. We were fighting an uphill battle. So, which brings me to one point. Just a little history lesson. Do you know why Spartans, but also like the Romans were so good at fighting? Because they always train from the enemy's position and force the enemy to be in that position.
Yeah.
So I think that, just a little bit more training, and definitely a little bit of training on roadblocks. Yeah, we don't go outside roadblocks. We navigate through them, especially if they're unmanned. We navigate through them, not around them. That's what took you guys the fuck out.
Is there like a disciplinary action if I get caught jerking my shit?
Whoa, now. The hell
Whoa, hey, but that's TMI.
Hey,
that's
yo.
TMI, bro.
Hey, yo.
Alright, just hang tight here, gents. Hey, gentlemen. Fine gentlemen here. These three new guys right here are your new guys that just finished BCT. Congratulations.
Oh, what's up? It's Hayden time, boys.
Oh,
these,
yeah.
these are your boys. You'll be well taken care of. Have fun.
Awesome.
I'll be back.
Alright, yeah, well.
So when does the team shower happen, guys?
You got beer, right?
Oh, I got Coors Banquets. I got Miller High Lifes. What you need?
Oh shit, Highlight, man. What the fuck is this guy on? Highlight.
They're tossing one of them banquets, dog.
I think he needs to do laps right now.
I got a fence.
Nah, he's fine. He got a banquet. I'll take the banquet.
Yo, who got
Yeah,
some?
I'm good. I don't even drink. Just
take
the
Bear.
guys, man. Yeah.
Bear's got track marks.
I got a cocaine dealer. You can get some cocaine going.
Fall in.
No, you keep that to yourselves.
Definitely take one of them
we won't
banquets
talk about
though.
that.
Coors is my shit.
Alright, anyway,
whatever you
man.
want.
Yeah, welcome first. I'm Corporal Jester. This is Corporal Squid over here. And this is, Lieutenant X?
Nah, I don't even know what it is. I don't know what the
He's
fuck it
staff
is.
sausage.
You don't know if you're a lieutenant or what?
Platoon Daddy X.
Here, let me check my Discord. Hold on. I think it's
Can I
first
call you?
class.
Can I
Yeah,
call you
sausage.
Lieutenant Dan?
No, actually, I think it's Sergeant Hex.
fuck it. Anyways.
Squad.
Yeah, that's the
Sergeant
shit.
First Class Hex here.
Anyways, you guys did pretty good with what it was. We'll get some trainings put together for assaulting defensive positions. I know we haven't really done it much. A lot of the stuff that we've done the last couple months has all been urban warfare for the most part, taking towns and shit.
Yeah, and I also want to get just a driver course. Just everyone in Humvees driving, going through some roadblocks. Too.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do stuff like that. We'll probably do a little mini driver's course into an op attacking an enemy fob and get that wrapped up. But other than that, we're all G'd up, good to go, and I'll talk to you boys in the morning.
Yep. You guys are dismissed.
I'm gonna go.
Cowabunga.
Oh, team shower.
Yeah, fun in there.
Woohoo! A
Don't come in
A
here.
bunch of new guys coming in to help you.
Don't come in here. Yo, he said don't come in.
Don't come in here. I got a fucking grenade in this bitch. I got a grenade in this bitch. I'm pulling
Do not
it.
come. Do not come.
I'm pulling it.
I'm coming.
Fuck, I don't want to get banned. Fuck. You guys put me in a weird spot.
We're gonna party.
You guys really put me in a weird spot. You guys put me in a weird spot. Fuck.
Yo.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
No. I can flush a toilet in this game? What the fuck?
Fuck.
You're not getting it. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Mother. That's it. It's over.
Oh shit! Wait, did he actually throw it? Oh. I can't get out. These bathrooms suck. I'm stuck. Oh my god, he actually killed himself. He actually killed himself. Yo, guys, get out the way. Please. Please get out of the way. Thank you.
Don't forget your pants, brother.
Pants. What are pants?
Yo, bro, it's getting physiological and shit.
Oh, this guy's bleeding, dude. Holy shit.
Same thing.
I was getting fucked up on that op, man. It was a fucking uphill battle to say the least, bro. And I kept dying like every 2 seconds.
Here, bro, have some.
RPG and a fucking